Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautifuls moments for Monday, December 8th include Eric's emotions running high as Ridge refuses to back down over Eric's retirement. Plus, Carter tries to put himself in Eric's shoes. It's going to be a day filled with drama in Los Angeles. Eric John McCook shared that he wanted a larger role at Forrester Creations, insisting he was done being treated like the company's mascot. What he truly wanted was to return to his passion, designing haute couture. He also offered his opinion on Ridge's Torsten K. latest creations, and he wasn't impressed. Ridge and Brooke, Catherine Kelly Lang, bristled at his critique, especially since it wasn't long ago that father and son faced off in their big fashion showdown, back when everyone believed Eric was dying. Steffi Jacqueline McInnes has taken on more responsibility at Forrester while Eric stepped back. She's learned so much from him and misses his presence in the day-to-day, even if she knows he deserves to enjoy this stage of his life. Carter, Lawrence St. Victor, and Daphne Mauriel Hilaire stood by awkwardly as Ridge told Eric he had to retire. Brooke also seemed surprised by what her husband said to his dad. Eric's shocked emotions inflate more and more as Ridge doesn't back down. Carter attempts to put himself in Eric's shoes. December 8th, on The Bold and the Beautiful, promises to be a day full of tension, heartfelt conversations, and emotional breakthroughs. For fans of the Forrester family, the day is especially pivotal as Carter Walton takes center stage, navigating the treacherous waters of loyalty, morality, and family politics. From Forrester Creations boardroom drama to intimate personal confrontations, the day's episodes are shaping up to deliver the perfect blend of suspense, romance, and heartbreak. Carter Walton has always been a man of integrity, someone who walks a fine line between his professional ambitions and personal relationships. On December 8th, viewers will see him grappling with one of his most delicate challenges yet, trying to understand Eric Forrester's perspective. Eric, the patriarch of Forrester Creations, has always been a man of strong opinions, often making decisions that leave those around him questioning their motives. But Carter, ever the empathetic mediator, is determined to see the rationale behind Eric's actions. In the early scenes, Carter is shown poring over the latest board proposals and design plans, his brow furrowed in deep thought. His mind isn't just on the numbers or the aesthetics, it's on the human element. How does Eric truly feel about the growing tension within Forrester Creations? How does he reconcile his personal feelings with his duty to the company? These questions weigh heavily on Carter, setting the stage for a series of emotionally charged conversations. As Carter enters the Forrester Creations boardroom, tensions are palpable. Ridge Forrester is visibly frustrated, his sharp words cutting through the room like a blade. Eric needs to see that his decisions aren't always in the best interest of the company, Ridge asserts, his voice tinged with both anger and disappointment. Carter, ever the voice of reason, listens carefully, absorbing Ridge's perspective while maintaining an open mind. This moment is crucial. It's not just another corporate disagreement, it's a clash of philosophies. Carter knows that siding too heavily with Ridge could alienate him from Eric, but ignoring Ridge's concerns could risk the future of the company. It's a delicate balancing act, and Carter's ability to navigate it is what makes his character so compelling. After the heated discussion, Carter steps aside to gather his thoughts. He reflects on his past interactions with Eric, moments of mentorship, guidance, and sometimes stubborn disagreement. Carter understands that Eric's decisions are often driven by a deep sense of responsibility and a desire to protect the Forrester legacy, but he also recognizes that Eric's protective instincts can sometimes cloud his judgment. The emotional centerpiece of the day comes when Carter finally sits down with Eric for a private conversation. It's a quiet moment, away from the chaos of the boardroom and the scheming whispers of the office. Carter approaches the discussion with a mix of respect and curiosity, determined to truly understand Eric's viewpoint. Eric, Carter begins cautiously, I know you have your reasons for the decisions you've made, but I want to understand them. I want to see things from your side. Eric, initially reserved, allows a hint of vulnerability to surface. For years, he's been the rock of Forrester Creations, a man whose authority rarely wavers. But in this moment, he's willing to open up, revealing the weight of expectation and the fear of losing what he's built. Carter, he admits, it's not always easy to make choices that affect everyone. I carry the burden of the family, the company, and sometimes, that means making decisions that others don't understand. This exchange is electric in its simplicity. viewers will see a side of Eric rarely revealed, a man grappling with the immense pressure of legacy, love, and leadership. Carter listens intently, nodding and asking thoughtful questions, embodying the role of the empathetic confidant. Their conversation is more than a discussion about business, it's a study in human connection, trust, and mutual respect. While Carter and Eric's conversation anchors the day's drama, parallel storylines with Steffi and Hope add emotional depth. The tension between these two women is intensified by the wedding preparations for the highly anticipated Lope union. Steffi, navigating her complex feelings for Finn and Liam, finds herself reflecting on the lessons of the day, understanding, patience, and empathy. Hope, ever the optimist, senses the undercurrents of uncertainty and seeks to support those around her, including Carter in his quest to bridge the gap with Eric. Their interactions subtly mirror the themes of the day: communication, compassion, and the challenge of truly seeing another person's perspective. Just as Carter seeks to understand Eric, the women grapple with their own struggles of perception and judgment. No Bold and the Beautiful Day would be complete without the presence of Sheila Carter, whose machinations provide the necessary counterbalance to the more heartfelt moments. Sheila, ever cunning, is watching Carter's attempts to mediate with keen interest. She senses an opportunity to exploit the tensions between Eric and the younger generation of Forresters. Scenes with Sheila are charged with suspense, as she subtly manipulates conversations and situations to her advantage. Her presence adds an undercurrent of danger, reminding viewers that while Carter seeks understanding, the forces around him are far from straightforward. Every step toward clarity is shadowed by the possibility of betrayal, a dynamic that keeps audiences on the edge of their seats. As the day progresses, the stakes rise. Ridge confronts Eric once more, this time with a more personal angle, highlighting past grievances and unspoken resentments. Carter finds himself in the middle, trying to defuse the situation without compromising his integrity or loyalty. The tension is palpable, the dialogue sharp, and the emotions raw in a particularly dramatic scene. Eric finally acknowledges the validity of Ridge's concerns, but frames them within his own experience. He admits that while some decisions may seem harsh or misguided, they are always made with the company's and family's long-term stability in mind. Carter, listening with empathy, realizes that understanding Eric doesn't necessarily mean agreeing with every decision. It means recognizing the complexity behind them. This nuanced understanding is key. It's a moment of growth for Carter, who learns that leadership often involves difficult choices that can't please everyone. The emotional resonance of this scene is heightened by excellent performances from the actors, whose subtle expressions convey volumes about the internal struggles of their characters. By the end of the day, Carter emerges as more than just a supporting character. He becomes a bridge between generations, a voice of reason in a sea of passion and conflict. His willingness to listen, understand, and communicate effectively sets him apart, highlighting the qualities that make him indispensable to Forrester Creations. In the closing scenes, Carter reflects on the day's events with a mixture of satisfaction and contemplation. He hasn't solved every problem, nor has he erased every conflict. But he has achieved something equally important: a deeper understanding of the people around him. His conversation with Eric, in particular, leaves him with a renewed sense of purpose and a clearer perspective on the delicate balance of family, loyalty, and professional duty. December 8th is packed with must-watch moments that fans won't want to miss. Carter's emotional boardroom navigation, seeing Carter juggle Ridge's frustration and Eric's expectations, is a masterclass in diplomacy and emotional intelligence. Heart-to-heart between Carter and Eric, the private conversation offers rare insight into Eric's internal struggles and Carter's empathic approach. Parallel tension with Steffi and Hope. These storylines mirror the day's themes, adding layers of emotional depth and personal stakes. Sheila's subtle manipulations, her lurking presence reminds viewers that in the world of Forrester Creations, nothing is ever straightforward. Dramatic confrontation between Ridge and Eric, the clash of philosophies is intense, providing a perfect counterpoint to the softer, more introspective moments. Carter's growth as mediator. By day's end, Carter's role is solidified, making him a character viewers can root for as the story continues to unfold. While December 8th is a day filled with insight and reflection, it also sets the stage for future drama. Carter's understanding of Eric could either pave the way for stronger collaboration or put him at odds with others in the company. Sheila's lurking schemes ensure that no moment of peace is permanent, and the ongoing romantic entanglements between Steffi, Hope, and the men in their lives promise more twists in the coming weeks. Thanks for watching this video, and please Subscribe our bold and beautiful update YouTube channel for more update news.